Hey everybody, I'm Christy with Create with Christy, and I'm going to share with you today how to take a dollar find from the Dollar Tree into just a plain old sign into a lovely chalkboard sign. And I want to write on here, not lucky but blessed. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so here we go. This is our $1 find from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to take the tag off. It is particle board, so it's real inexpensive. It's real lightweight, and it's got this twine already on it with the holes drilled in it. This is to mimic chalkboard. Then it's got that glitter. Now there are glitter flakes all over the place, and I'm not going to worry about that. I mean, I've kind of wiped it, and I'm not going to worry about because it's just going to keep getting back on there. And the other thing you need to do is if you go to Dollar Tree and look for one, some of them look really bad. They're printed really bad. And so you just want to look for details to make sure it looks okay. This is a little something right here, but it's not enough to bother me. It actually looks worse on the camera than in person. Okay, so I am going to use a liquid chalk marker for this. This is actually by Crafty Croc. I have these in my Amazon affiliate store. If you're interested, I'll add a link to this for that. But anyway, the way you get these going is you pump and prime them. If you've never used a paint marker, you'll just pump it and prime it and get it ready to go. These actually come, one thing I like about this brand is they come with two sides. So this is a bullet point, and then you can flip it over and have a chisel point, so you can get more of a point. I really love using the rounded side for myself because I write really big and I just like that. I just like the look of it. But I like the chisel tip for other things. If you want to get a thinner, smaller line, you need the chisel tip. All right, so ideally we would practice on paper. We would kind of sketch out our design, just get a pencil. I'd probably get a bigger piece of paper and then kind of go with what you're doing here. I mean, just a loose sketch, and then you can play with it how you want it to look. I'm gonna write not lucky but blessed on here. So I just kind of have an idea where I want my words. I'm gonna have a little word, a big word, a little word, a big word, okay? There's different ways that you can prepare for this. If you want to, you have a template, which I hope to have a template for you to print out and do yourself. And even if you don't find this exact board, most shamrocks are shaped pretty similar, so it should fit on there. But if not, you could use it on any kind of sign, and it doesn't have to be, you know, just for St. Patrick's Day. Okay, so now I have my chalk marker and I'm ready to go. I've got the side I was telling you that I really like, the rounded side. And this actually has a little bit of pink on it from the last time I used it. So I'm just gonna kind of write until I get that off. Or scribble until I get that off. Ooh, look at that. When you push it down really hard, a bunch comes out, and that pretty much got rid of that. All right. You do not want to push down like that on your project though, because then you have a big blob of paint. So keep that in mind. Okay, we're gonna do not lucky but blessed. Not is a small word. It's not real important. I mean, it is important in what this is saying, but I don't want it to stand out as much. I really want blessed to stand out and lucky. So I'm gonna start with lucky. And you have to really think about your spelling too when you're going. One thing that I suggest as you're going along, this one I probably waited too long, but go ahead and make your downstrokes if you're going to try to make it look like a faux calligraphy brush lettering look, because when you go back over the chalk lines, they don't really look very good. So I would go ahead and make your downstrokes thick now. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, whenever you're writing a letter and you go up when you're writing the letter, like right here, as you go up, you don't do anything. As you go down, you make it thicker. Okay, now let's do a fancy Y. It is a dreary day here today, so it's a fun day to do art to me. But see how thick and bold this is, the round tip. Okay, I can fit in knot up there, lucky, and I can fit butt somewhere. And then blessed, I'm going to go ahead and just make it really bold. But remember, I'm going to stop and do my downstrokes. Ooh, I pushed that down on the scrap paper and have a lot of paint on there. So just be careful. Notice on the E, I'm scooting over quite a bit. Because if you color in your E, when you color in that downstroke, sometimes it'll close it in. So you've got to think about that when you're writing. You want to stretch it out. It didn't turn out to be as bouncy lettering as I wanted it to be, but that's okay. I can always go back and clean up my lines too if I need to. What do you think? What do you think so far? $1 plus your marker. Then you can use the marker on other stuff too. So far so good, right? Okay, so I have my little Lucky going down here. So I need to keep that in mind whenever I do my knot and my butt. So, let's see. Now, when you go back up to do something, you don't want to smear your hand across here. And let me tell you, I've done it a couple times. I've learned my lesson, so here I am teaching you, trying to teach you not to make my mistakes, right? Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna do my knot right here. Not Lucky, and I'm gonna do some print here. So I'm not going to do any downstrokes here. I want this to be thin. Not Lucky but blessed. How easy is that? Now, what if you feel like there's a space that you need to fill in? I think this would be good to enter in like that. Not Lucky but blessed. And you could do an exclamation point at the end. Okay, so we could also do some more little details over here if we wanted to. It's always fun to add details, right? We could do an arrow. See how we're starting to fill things in? You could do the dots all the way around if you wanted to. I hope you really enjoyed this simple project. So now I'm going to take my sign and go put it over here so people can see it and hopefully be blessed by it, right? So thanks for watching. Y'all have a good day.